What's up, minis? It's Minimum Manami here. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello, it's me, Minimum Manami, back at it again with another Genshin video. Today we are gonna take a whole turn and start a series. The series is gonna be about reading through all the volumes in the book. So anyone who's interested in listening and reading along with me, stay tuned. So let's head to the archive now and grab to the books. So our first book we're gonna venture is the Teyvat Travel Guide. And each episode is going to be one volume each for each book. So for example, this book, I don't know, I'm pretty sure there's like more than one volume. Obviously one volume is going to be one episode, the next volume is going to be the next episode too. So stay tuned. So get your popcorn, get to reading, and now let's start. Volume 1, Mondstadt Chapter, Teyvat, Geographic Special Edition, Alice's Mondstadt Diaries, the Daptadua Gorge. The three hilichurl tribes located in this valley are all densely populated. What if we built a huge spinning ball-shaped cell in the center of the valley and threw all the hilichurls into it? That way, we might be able to generate enough energy to power all the mills in Mondstadt for at least 5 years. If we took it one step further by grinding the hilichurls that are too old or too weak into food and then feeding them into strong ones, we might just build ourselves a perpetual motion machine that can support a huge factory like in say Snezhnaya. It seems totally visible to me. But when I told Miss Lisa about this idea, she just looked at me and pondered in silence for a long time, then changed the subject gracefully. Star Snatch Cliff. The animal archon is a bit too undisciplined for me. If I were a god, I would not allow my realm to look so disorganized and ragged. With enough bombs placed in proper positions, even huge cliffs like Star Snatch would crumble into dust in a second. With flatter terrain, Monta would surely look much nicer. But that unctuous cavalry captain rejected my proposal instantaneously. He even asked me to stay away from Star Snatch Cliff. Ascended there, I searched around the tree for a long time, but did not find any launching device. I grabbed some hilichurls nearby to put my theory to the test. Sadly, the longest flying distance was from here to the hunter's huts around Spring Vale. How disappointing. Falcon Coast. My unsuccessful experiment caused quite a stir in Spring Vale, so Miss Jean from the Knights of Avonius arranged someone to keep tabs on me. All I could do all day was wander around at Falcon Coast. This is such a boring place. Those dumb eagles hovering in the sky and puffed out animal slimes all bored me to death. The worst of all was that I had nothing to do. On the other hand, the outrider girl who was sent to monitor me had quite a lot of fun with the kids. Whispering Woods. Yet another forest in Mondstadt. This outrider, named Amber, seemed to know her way around this place. The explosive toy she carried around caught my attention. With some few tweaks, I could turn it into something that could blow this forest and even some nearby mountains into smithereens easily. My proposal seemed to scare her, but an explosive stuff toy isn't indeed a brilliant idea. I must try it out next time. Bright Crown Canyon. I finally got rid of that stalker from the Knights of Avonius. This valley I found at the northwest coast of Cider Lake is still guarded by ancient mechanisms, but the soldiers responsible for holding the pass for the King of Gales were nowhere to be found now. All the winds of time had left behind were the unintelligent hilichurls and silent mechanism guards. My attempt to control ruin guards with hilichurls failed as well. The guard split into pieces, and as for the fate of the hilichurl strapped onto it, I will spare you the gory details. Half of the ruins were also destroyed in the process. Storm Terrace Lair. Bright Crown's Canyon leads to this huge ruin of an ancient city, which was built by the cruel king of Gales, the Caribbean. The city was built in a ring shape, It seems that every resident of the city had been arranged their own spot between the inner and outer rings. Right in the center of the city was a tall tower where the king of Chaos resided. The ruins of the domain of this cruel king who once tried to control his people's lives are utterly now deserted. I blew up a few arcades so people can climb up the tower more easily. Looks quite good to me. The ruins feel more ancient now. Well, that's it for volume 1 of Teyvat Travel Guide by Alice. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you like to check out and hear for part 2 for volume 2. So stay tuned. See ya. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for joining. Bye.